Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Next to hit for the Rockies, KJ Rice. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Slider misses outside.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And there's a ball. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 out, space is empty. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And he walked him. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now here's Lowry's Montero. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Guides, and he can't hang on.
All right,
the throw is still in time. And they do get the out. 2 left for Colorado. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Come on. KJ Rice.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Brewers nothing. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Christian Yelich. Monasterio aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right
there. Now batting, catcher KJ Rice.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Rice, a former All-Star, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Mitchell fires it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So in now for Colorado, Lowry's Montero. Bases juiced, no outs. This to third, Monasterio fires to second for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder. Two outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Brewers nothing. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio. Mitchell on at first, nobody out. In the air on the infield. Montero makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight. So I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs. So they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. KJ Rice. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Junk back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Right-handed reliever. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a...
2 outs, nobody on. And now KJ Rice, 1 for 3. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Now 1 missed.
1 strike.
The pitch. That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That to right. Weimer under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 4 and the Brewers 1. Rice did not have a banner showing in this one. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
KJ Rice digging in for the Rockies.
KJ Rice.
Get on now. Here we go.
Now the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here's Nolan Jones. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Back. Woodruff throws to first. Rice dives back in safely.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now here's Eleuris Montero. Rice, the lead runner at second. Bouchard at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Fires over to Hoskins. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 1 and the Brewers 0.
The catcher, number 35.
Rice, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 72nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. Now here's Jake Bauers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
The catcher, number 35, KJ Wright.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now at right fielder, Nolan.
Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
One out, bases loaded. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
One down. And Lowry's Montero, the next to hit. All loaded up here in the second game of the series. Grounded to third, could be two. There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Brewers 1. At the plate, KJ Rice. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move. But all these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
They're not chasing out of the zone. They're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the catcher, KJ Rice. He's already homered here in this one. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
And that's outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's Christian Arroyo.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Contreras, the lead runner out at second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. Right side. Base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Here in Milwaukee, today the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we have a chance to witness history here today. There's one player everyone's got their eyes on, KJ Rice. He's on the verge of breaking the Major League single-season home run record.
And you can feel the buzz in the stadium, Boog. This is a record that transcends the game of baseball. This is national news. His chase for this record has been absolutely remarkable to watch. And the game itself here will actually take a back seat to his quest to set the new mark.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And here is KJ Rice. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
2 outs.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Just missed. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. On the corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Comes the 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And that one ripped into right. And that's the 3rd out. Rockies are down quietly, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. And at first, now here's Jake Bauers. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And here it comes. Runner on the go. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Well,
there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Let it fly.
The catcher, number 35, KJ Rice.
They see it driving right there.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And the pitch. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So the bases are loaded here, one man gone. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Bases loaded, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Weimer brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
The catcher, number 35, KJ Wright.
First pitch, not close. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Blackman, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. And that one clips the corner. Tapped softly on the ground, and he grabs it in foul ground. Righty delivers, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging.
Just a hammer, 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitcher.
KJ Rice digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Near the fence. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Brewers nothing. At the plate, KJ Rice. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. just missed.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Next offering is down low.
Full count.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And that's ball four.
That's ball four. Runner, take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
One down. Nolan Jones, the next to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Milner, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. At the belt and fires. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Bounce to the left side. They take the course out, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Brewers 5.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.